Welcome to Oxygen Live Obsessed for Bad Girls Club, Episode 7. I'm your host, Tanisha. Now, if you don't know how Oxygen Live works, here's the deal. Follow along on oxygenlive.com from your computer or use our free Oxygen Live app on your iPad, iPhone, or Android. And don't forget to tweet at BGC on Oxygen using hashtag UpToNoGood. You can tweet at me too, Tanisha_the Diva. During the commercial breaks, we'll be answering questions from oxygenlive.com, at BGC on Oxygen on Twitter, and the Bad Girls Club page on Facebook. Last time on the Bad Girls Club, everyone watched as Nikki and Lauren fought to drive Char as crazy as possible. This week, the dynamics in the house will slowly start to change. Nikki is here on the phone to clear the air. Nikki, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you guys hear me?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yo, what up, Nikki? Thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Tanisha?
I'm awesome. Just, making money. You're doing what I do best. But look, enough about me. How you've been? How has things been since the BGC?
Oh, everything's great. Just trying to finish up school and, doing my thing, being a little socialite and hanging out and whatnot.
That's what's up. Last week we ended episode 6 with Jen punching your picture. What was it like not getting along with a fellow Jersey girl?
I mean, I think it's comical. I was upstairs when she could have, come upstairs and done something to me, but instead she's weak. And, the epitome of weak sauce, so she had to punch my poster instead.
That was crazy. Like, I thought that was real, like, wangsterish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you were upstairs. She could have easily came upstairs and be like, what's good? But she punched your picture. Did she hurt her hand after? Because she made a noise.
I mean, probably. I mean, being Char's minion, it's kind of difficult for anybody to stand up and do things on their own. So the best way to, quote-unquote, get to me is through punching my poster. So cheers to that.
Now, you're known as the prankster in the house. Did leaving the car in the valet turn out to be a successful prank?
Of course it did. Lauren and I did everything in our power to ruin the other girl's time, and it did. And it's just pretty funny to see them, destruct and have to take a cab to Playboy. I mean, that was comical.
I mean, did you do it on purpose so that they wouldn't? I mean, were you really secretly upset that you weren't going to be a part of the Playboy shoot? Is that why you did it?
No, it's actually really funny. We had gone out with the intention, as you can tell, I was a DD in the beginning, and we were sitting there and we had an entire bottle to ourselves. So we're like, dang, I really wish we could stay and drink. And Lauren was mad because I wasn't drinking. So basically what happened was we asked the valet if we could leave the car there. He said, yup. And then, little did we know that they were trying to use the car the next day, and it just turned out in our favor once again.
So I got to tell you something. This is like really creepy. Well, not really creepy, but it's like really weird. You and your best friend Daniel look exactly alike. Dude.
I know.
Like, you guys must get that all the time.
We are. That's exactly what happened. We actually started working together a couple of years ago, and we didn't work the same shift, and everybody kept asking me if he was my twin brother, and I said, who? And finally I saw him one day, and I'm like, oh my God, he looks just like me. And, our personalities just fit, and he really is just my best friend.
What is he mixed with?
He is Japanese, Japanese black and white. So he
Whoa! Let me fall back.
Definition of fine.
Let me fall back because my fiance's backstage. You know what I'm saying? I like that mix. But that's weird. Like, what are you mixed with?
I am 79% Irish and Scottish and a quarter Puerto Rican. So I'm actually nothing of Daniel's mix.
So you're not Italian at all. So where does the bro thing come from?
The bro thing is just a Jersey thing. My dad says it. Everybody says it in Jersey. And, as much as Jennifer doesn't want to admit it, we all say it. So get over yourself, bro.
So in your opinion, what is the difference between someone who is real and someone who is fake?
Someone who is real versus someone who is fake. I mean, you need to just be yourself 24/7. If you're not being yourself, you're obviously not being real, and, the fake will show through. And, being in the house, there's cameras there, you're new, whatever. You do what you want for a show for as long as, a couple days, and then finally the true you comes out. And that's just the difference between me and a lot of the girls in the house.
So which of those categories do you think most girls in your house fit under?
I think a lot of them fall under fake. I mean, I really do. A couple girls are really cool, and, they would be real if they weren't following Char, but at the end of the day, that's their decision in the house, and that's what they're going to be portrayed as.
Now, let's talk about, the infamous Char. I mean, you're relentless in BGC against Char. I mean, how do you know exactly how to get under her skin?
It's a game, and when I say it's a game, I mean it's a matter of testing people and getting under their skin and doing the right things. And, you know, at the end of the day, these girls just tell you everything you need to know. And if you just thrive off that and listen and just be observant, you can do whatever you want to get under their skin.
So what do you think her weakness is?
Her weakness is that she can't control me. So there's no, you know, she can't win. She cannot win with me. She has her little following. But the fact is she can't control me, so she's not really winning over the house.
I mean, it's crazy to see Shar is supposed to be from Chi-Town. She's supposed to be this badass, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's crazy to watch her start stuff with the girls, like, for no reason. Like, how did you stand by and watch that happen? That was crazy.
I mean, she's a walking contradiction. I told the girls in the house what she did all the time, and the girls didn't want to listen.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm so mature. Yet at the end of the day, she's poking and hitting Lauren. Like, if Lauren is not that much of a threat to you, then why are you even in her face? Like, get over it. If you're that much bigger than her. So whatever.
Let me ask you, you know, Nikki, I have to honestly say, I mean, they hated you the first time you, I mean, people really, like, they were going hard, like, real hard.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that you were misunderstood by like, a lot of viewers?
Definitely. I mean, again, though, I have a really rough edge. You know, I have a really rough edge about me, and unless you get to know the real me and the softer side, you're not going to know who I am just from a first episode, first couple days. And I think that's why, you know, Lauren and I's friendship developed, because we had a couple, you know, minutes and a couple days to get to know each other. And, you know, quite honestly, I don't care what the viewers think, but knowing that I run the house anyway and it's going to slowly evolve is just the greatest thing ever, because now they're just seeing how crazy Shar really is.
So let me ask you, like, with all the drama in the house, you definitely have Lauren, you know what I'm saying, in your corner. You know, she got your back. And I like Lauren for that. You know, when Lauren came here, I told her she got a little bit of, like, I had to ask her, you know, was she mixed with black? Because she's very good.
Thorough.
She is very thorough. Yo, I said, Lauren, do you know what I said, do you know that you're very thorough? And she had no idea what I was talking about.
But you know what? That's Lauren. She's such a, she's adorable.
She's such a badass. She really is.
And that's the thing about her. Like, me and her didn't get along in the beginning because we just didn't know each other. But at the end of the day, we developed a great friendship. And her, you know, a lot of people are like, well, why don't you stick up for Lauren when she's fighting? We had an agreement. Lauren fought her battles. I fought mine. We don't need minions. You know, if somebody were to, you know, lay a hand on her, I would have jumped in, obviously. But Lauren can out-talk anybody, including myself. And that's why we respect each other.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm starting to see, like, you know, I know that you tweet, you know what I'm saying? So tell everybody exactly you know, how they can find you on Twitter.
Okay, cool. Everybody, you can follow me on Twitter at Nikki Nation and Nikki Nation. So find me there, and I tweet. I usually respond to all my fans, so don't be afraid to, like, tweet me or, you know.
Okay, so now you have 3 people to tweet. Me at Tanisha_DA Diva, Nikki at Nikki NIKKI Nation, and at BGC on Oxygen. Tweet us all with questions and shout outs. Now we're going to answer questions live on air. So how do you feel that you stand out amongst the other girls in the house?
I mean, the biggest thing is that I'm one of the most, like, there's been no other bad girl that's similar to me. I know there's been a lot of comparisons to Flo and, you know, just being a tough girl, but there's nobody who's been the athletic brainiac in the house, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I stand out.
Did you just call yourself a brainiac?
I did. I'm outsmarting girls left and right in this house. Come on now.
I don't know, Nikki. Some of the pranks and stuff I saw, they was a little bit weak. They were a little bit weak, you know?
It was just a matter of getting under their skin. I wasn't trying to, you know, write a master's.
So, no, I find you very funny and very entertaining. And believe you me, behind all of that toughness, I know that there's a really sweet girl inside who loves to, you know, watch movies and...
Yeah, dude, I just love having a good time. And that's what, you know, the BGC was for me.
And just eat snacks and stuff. And which is one of my
favorite
things.
I love snacks. Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. Did we ever talk about that? Like, what is, like, you know, I said I wouldn't talk about this tonight because, but I can't help it. What are some of your favorite snacks?
My favorite snacks?
Yeah.
I'm kind of a healthy girl. I love apples with peanut butter. That's one of my favorite, like, snacks.
What?
I guess not really.
No,
yeah,
hold on. I said, let me just rephrase it. What are your favorite snacks? Like SNACKS, not like diet, not DIET. So what do you like to, so you just like healthy things?
I do. I really like, I have a big sweet tooth, but I don't really crave candy per se. I love fruits. I do a lot of that. But, you know, if I were to choose between salty and sweet, I would have to choose salty more often than not. So I love me some salt and vinegar chips, you know, Lucky Charms. Oops All Berries by Captain Crunch. I don't make them anymore,
That's
but
not
I'm.
snack. That's cereal. That's breakfast.
No, that is a snack to me. That is a treat for me. I think that is my dessert.
Okay, we ain't gonna get into that because I was in a horrible mood today. Then my fiance fed me red velvet cake and honey. I'm back. You know, it was like
girl.
instantly I just perked up. So, you know, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. But anyway, enough about me and this nonsense. Which girl was the hardest to live with?
Let me think. I would have to say Shar, because we physically did not speak for 6 weeks. You know, we would be in the kitchen together, not saying a thing to her, and we shared a bedroom. So, you know what I mean? Just walking in the bedroom, you just have this feeling of like, ugh, over you. And, you know, thank God I had my best friend in the house living in the room with me. But it was just a bad vibe all the time, and the girls were blinded by her, so it was really hard to, like, live with that.
I mean, by now, real talk, like, looking at your personality, looking at Shar's personality, I really expected the two of y'all to go to bat with each other. I really did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and I think a lot of people see that too. And, you know, at this point in time, we had a kind of a level of respect where I didn't go into the house fighting, and neither did Shar. We didn't want to, you know, lay our hands on each other. I didn't want to, you know, I don't want to fight anybody. And I think because of that, it was just kind of a dead end. So she needed to mess with other people that knew that she was going to fight her. And that's why she thrived off of fighting with Lauren, because she knew she can get under Lauren's skin, whereas I had to.
You know what I think? I think that the two of you knew that you guys couldn't outdo each other, like you guys couldn't beat each other. So I'm really excited to see like how this is going to play out, because my instincts are telling me that towards the end, who knows if it'll still be Team Nikki versus Team Shar. I mean, I'm hoping it'll be great to see the two of you guys join forces against everybody in the house. Now that'll be popping. That'll be popping. So we just gotta wait. We gotta watch and stay tuned and see what happens. Now, who did you really click with initially?
Jessica, actually. Jessica and I were close for about 2 weeks until Lovely Shar came in the middle of everything. And, I really like Jessica, despite the fact that she follows Shar. But I think Jessica really thought that she had a friendship with Shar and didn't really see it as following. But that's her own thing, and maybe she'll see it someday.
So do you think Sydney and Jade gave up too soon?
Absolutely. Jade, but here's the thing about Jade. Jade did not want to be there. So I was kind of confused as to why she even moved into the house to begin with. She just didn't want to be there. It wasn't her thing, Whatever, kudos to her for leaving and manning up. Sydney, she had the opportunity to come back. She chose to leave again. Again, the stresses are not for everybody, and some people handle it worse than others.
Well, I'm saying it's crazy. It's not easy being a bad girl. It's not easy being in the bad girl house. I mean, when you came in, was it exactly what you expected? Did you expect, exactly how it was playing out? Did you think it was going to be like that?
I did. I thought it was actually going to be a lot worse. I thought the girls were going to be a lot crazier. Right. To me, just because they lasted in the house doesn't mean that they're, stronger than the others, or they just haven't gotten a chance to, get into an argument yet. So, just because Jade and Sydney left, they're weak, whatever, there's other girls that are still weak in the house.
So let me ask you a question. Did you watch previous seasons of the Bad Girls Club?
I only watched a couple. Like I told you, my dad actually knew about the Bad Girls Club more than I did, because he saw you on a clip on the Soup and was like, "Oh my God, that's the
shout out to the Soup."
Girl.
Yes, Joel McHale. I thought I saw him at the Starbucks, but I couldn't make him out. I was too busy ordering a medium frappuccino with extra caramel sauce and all that. And by the time I looked up, he was gone. Don't you like Starbucks too? You like Starbucks, right?
You know what's so funny? I am drinking the Starbucks as we speak. My chai tea latte with whipped cream.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking? I'm just curious to know.
I'm drinking currently a chai frappuccino, extra pump of chai with whipped cream.
Say it slowly. You're drinking a what?
A chai frappuccino with an extra pump of chai with whipped cream.
Okay, is it good? Is it like?
It's real good.
Okay, that's what's up. So, what do you like to drink? What's your favorite alcoholic beverage?
My favorite alcoholic beverage is probably Don Julio tequila on the rocks.
How much? What? You said
on the rocks. Don Julio tequila on the rocks.
You said tequila?
No, I said Don Julio tequila. It's similar to Patron.
Oh, that's all you have to say. Patron. I know Patron. Everybody that's white know Patron. That's all you have to say. Shout out to everybody who drinks. In moderation.
And not driving, because driving is pretty bad.
Thanks for watching Oxygen Live Obsessed, but we're not done. Stay tuned for more after the first segment of Bad Girls Club. Coming up next, you'll see the Bad Girls take on Loveline. See you back here real soon.
All right.